3. Come on, baby! All right, we got a good group on, my friends, today. Well, let's go see Seattle. And this is how you ride the deck. Just like that. Let's get those hands a-going. Just like that, everybody. This is what we call a hoot man. Let's give these folks a big old country yeehaw. Come on. Yeehaw! It's not a truck, it's not a boat. Yeah, it's a big old duck. It's not a truck, it's not a boat. It's a big old duck. That's right, you guys. Anyway, it is starting to drizzle a little bit, but we do have some beautiful sights coming your way, so keep your cameras ready. You don't want to miss any of these gorgeous sights today, because today they are done prettier than our herding chickens in feed time. They are gorgeous out. So let's get this baby rolling, and let's see what we can find this morning here in Seattle. Woo! And as we kick off our tour today, let's start right over here at this crazy-looking building. This thing is called the EMP. It's the Experience Music Project. It's a tribute to the local legendary rocker, Jimi Hendrix, and that's designed to look like Jimi Hendrix squished Fender guitar. And that thing is jam-packed full of 80,000 pieces of music memorabilia. Now, of course, the owner of this building is Paul Allen. He's a co-founder of Microsoft, and he owns everything here in Seattle. Anyway, he built it back in the year 2000 at the cost of over $244 million. And folks, you think with money like that, you can afford an architect. Population of orcas call this area home. And the reason orcas love our Puget Sound, they love salmon. And guess what? The sockeye salmon have made their way into the Puget Sound. And that means we have A and B pods of orcas, two of our largest families of killer whales. That's right. We have some humpbacks in right now from Mexico and some gray whales in from Hawaii. And they're all feasting on this delicious salmon. And the crazy thing is, and in just a little bit, I'll show you can take a little trip to Bainbridge Island and really experience Washington on one of the Washington State ferries. You better believe it. So, as we get onto our waterfront, next activity you can do, which is a blast, and it's located right here at the Port of Seattle. Not only is this the port, it is your gateway up to beautiful British Columbia. We are just about 2.5 hours away to beautiful Victoria, Canada. All the way from Seattle to Tacoma, Roma. It's home to the Hawks, my friends. And of course, they just posted their schedule for this season. And I'm going to tell you what, the Hawks have some problems. Now, if you love soccer, it's also home to our soccer team, the Seattle Sounders FC. You guys are looking into the Xbox 360 arena. And here comes the shocker for 2012. The owner of the Seattle Sounders is Drew Carey. And when they asked Drew Carey, why did you buy the Sounders? He simply said, the price is right.
Right to the Carey.
Mama Shucky corn and bacon mashed potatoes, do-si-do in a promenade. Here come Billy, here come Bobby, put some fingers on their Camaro. All right, you guys, he is the hardest working man in downtown Seattle. In fact, his name is Sam the Hammered Man, 48 feet tall, hammered 4 times every minute, guard that $100 million worth of. It has the original Starbucks in here. Gotcha! Opened up in 1971. It has low-flying salmon. You always have to duck to miss low-flying salmon. We got Rachel the Pig. We have some of Seattle's best street performers down here playing for spare change. Fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, and tons of excitement always awaiting for everybody at the Pike Street Market. And guess what, folks? It is scenic side number 2 on our trip today. It is the most photographed billboard in downtown Seattle. Get those cameras ready, because there it is off our left-hand side. Let's give it another ooh. Come on. Ooh. Hey, man, look at those people, man. Those are scary. And so are the statues. Hey, Violet, the trees are turning violet. Violet? Father, I want a violet tree. Walk it 213. Starbucks. Gotcha! Not any Starbucks. One of the most busiest Starbucks in the world. In fact, it's so busy, they're going to open up another Starbucks in the bathroom. That's busy. And for the folks that have not been to Seattle in a while, we are home to the Nordstrom's Rack, the big outlet center of Nordstrom's. It is moved right here to Westlake Center in the basement. The entire basement of Westlake Center, where the monorail drops you off, is the Nordstrom's Rack. We're now a boat, you guys. Yeah.
Woo! Whoa!
How'd you like to have this baby back in high school, huh?
Yeah.
Ahoy! From Germany! Welcome to Washington State in beautiful United States.
Who lost it?
I gotta wipe out the window again. As we head out to see, if you want, there's a couple of cute girls back there. If you guys look behind the seat in the very back where there's a life ring, there's a duck in that box. If you guys want, you can hook him in the water and have fun with him, all right? His name is Chuck. He's a racer. I won first place at the Puyallup State Fair with him. Head on back there, man. He's cool. Good boy, there he is, having a good time out in the lake. Woo! That's Chuck right there. I know we're going to watch America's Got Talent tonight. That's what he's asking. Anyway, welcome out to Lake Union, everybody. This is a freshwater lake that happens to be a very shallow freshwater lake. It is only about 34 feet deep out here. Current water temperatures are a little chillier than usual because this is our mountain water runoff we get from our Cascade Mountain Range. And all that snow is finally starting to melt off right now into Lake Union. So the lake's about 42 degrees. And of course, it's home to over 15,000 boats. And out of the 15,000 boats we're going to be looking at today, well over a third or more are people living in their boats. We call them liveaboards. And of course, it's not a cheaper way of living. In fact, I own the big one right behind these little white yachts, these little dinghies. Now, I know you guys don't believe me, so I'm going to make you all a deal. When the tour's over with, if you like, you can come down to my yacht, let yourself on there, make yourself comfortable, get a little something to drink, and once again, we'll watch America's Got Talent tonight. Although I should forewarn you, my door is a little sticky. And you might have to force it open. Next thing we're going to look at, extremely popular here in Seattle. These are called a barge house. A barge home is built on a barge, which is 17 feet wide. These things are typically 20 to 80 feet long, and the average square footage is just under 500 square feet of living space. But the cool thing about this home is it fits perfectly into a boat slip. And with over 15,000 boat slips, you can pull one in just about anywhere and call it home. And like an RV, they're self-contained. They do have to be pumped on and pumped off on a regular basis.
I remember the days of busting and time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles. Well, you can have a dream. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together.
Anyway, you guys, that's when they filmed the movie in 1993. That's right, it's almost 3 years old coming up. Anyway, after they filmed the movie, the house did stay occupied in 1996 when a husband and wife purchased the home off the family for $560,000. Well, this husband and Bianca, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Woo, woo! This thing can really move, I'm going to tell you that. Yeah. That's the home of the dance floor acting straight. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from wall to wall, let's give her a big round of applause. Bianca, your disco dunk dancing diva. Girl, you got to clap her back in this house. That's right, The Bachelor. America's most hated man. There you go. Actually, second most hated since John Edward came to the picture. Anyway, The Bachelor's home. To the left of that big boxy, left of Besnick's, the big boxy house with the pillars, Bernie Little lives there. Bernie Little is the owner of Lowe's Home Improvement Stores. Northwest native, that started a place called Pay and Pack. Then it became Eagle, now today it's Lowe's. He built that houseboat for his family. He spent $2.8 million building it. And it's my understanding, he had to go to Home Depot to get it finished. Don't we all? Anyway, these are pretty cool houses over here. This is called Roto Grieve. Unlike the original floating homes that float on logs, these ones float on steel and cement barges. These are sunk under the water, 8 feet below the water line. And we give them a very cool add-on is that these have basements in them. Not only do they have basements in them, they have windows in the basements of these homes. So literally you can sit underneath your house in an underwater living room. You can watch the salmon swim by and all the other sea life that call this lake home. Anyway, they're kind of unique homes that are actually now being featured on the Travel Channel's most, are called Extreme Houseboats is what it's called. And those are being aired right now on the Travel Channel. Anyway, pretty cool homes. When they do go for sale, they're anywhere from $1 million to $3 million bucks. So we know one thing, they're all millionaires. The question is, are these millionaires truly happy? Yes. All right, my friends, we're getting deployed to the center of the universe. You guys, it's one of the biggest dances to hit the West Coast, and I'm going to tell you what everybody's doing in Hollywood. It's called the Paul Bunyan, and this is how you do it. Paul Bunyan, chop chop. Paul Bunyan, chop chop. Paul Bunyan, chop chop. Paul Bunyan, chop chop. Sprinkler head. Body pumps up, 5 pumps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. With 3 ka-changs. Ka-chang, 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 ka-chang. Now I'm going to take you guys back to 1972. Everybody in the honey buckets out there, I need you to do this also. This is how you do it, you guys. It's time to roll with it. Roll with it. Roll with it. Roll with it. With a hitchhiker. 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 Hitchhiker, windshield wiper, windshield wiper, windshield wiper, windshield wiper, windshield wiper, Paul Bunyan, chop chop, Paul Bunyan, chop chop. Anyway, you guys, thank you all for coming out riding the ducks today. Woo! You guys rocked that one out, man. You guys are a lot of fun. Thank you so much. If you guys have any questions, let